So this is our banana mojave pied male. I've lately, every time I look at mojave pied combos, like especially mixed in with blackhead and leopard, absolutely outstanding to me. I still. Sal from House of Gaia Pythons. Today I'm just going to be doing a little highlight video on our pied projects and just pieds in general. As most of you know, pied is my favorite, my favorite recessive gene for sure, possibly my favorite overall gene. So we'll just go over some of the males and females we're working with for the year and some of the holdbacks we're planning on, we're hoping to get for the year. So stay tuned, hope everyone's having a great day. Alright guys, so this is the first female here, just a nice single pied female. So we are breeding our fire clown male to this girl. She is going into shed right now, so she's not looking quite as good as usual, but so basically the idea is just to make some fire double het clown pieds for the future. That's one of my favorite combos at the moment, is the clown pied stuff, so really just hoping to hit some female double het clown pieds, both with fire or just regular. Yeah, so I'm gonna get her back since she is going into shed and she's not that crazy looking, so. But that's our project for her, and we'll move on to the next one. Guys, so this is the next female here. So right here we have a pretty high white pastel pied female. So basically I've been breeding our yellow belly pied male to her, trying to really work yellow belly pieds into as much as I can, basically. Short of our fire double het project, the yellow belly pied is kind of the male that I'm going to for the season. So really trying to make some yellow belly pastel pieds for future holdbacks. I still like pastel pieds. I do prefer the mid-white pieds, but hopefully when we get some yellow belly stuff in there, it'll kind of mid-white it a little bit. But yeah, she's a really nice girl, eating really well. This is one of the girls that comes flying out of the bin usually when I'm feeding, so she's building really well, and she has good size to her. She's over 2,100 grams at the moment. But yeah, she's a really nice girl. I love all the black speckling she's been getting as she's been aging. But really nice girl. So yeah, like I said, she's been going to the yellow belly pied. We've seen a couple locks with them so far, but again, since my facility isn't in my house, I don't always witness locks all the time. Sometimes I am missing locks, but that's all right. Plenty of breeders out there who don't really even bother them as they're breeding, but yeah, she's got a really nice size. And again, looking forward to making some yellow belly pastel pieds. This girl was also possible het ghost as well, but I'm not really paying attention to that for this year's breeding anyway. So, but again, pastel pied, possible het ghost, and she's being bred to our yellow belly pied. All right, so this is probably my favorite pied girl that we have. She's also probably the biggest. So this is just a regular pied female once again. So this girl has been paired with our banana mojave pied. I've only witnessed one lock with them so far. The banana mojave pied is still pretty young. It's his first year, so I have been thinking more recently, sorry, this girl is really squirrely. You know how it is to film adults, but I've been thinking more recently I might try just throwing the fire clown male in with her as well and try to make some double hets with her, just to make sure that one of them gets the job done. Just because, like I said, the banana mojave pied, it is his first year, so if he's not getting the job done, at least I'll put her with a proven breeder. And that fire clown, every single female I put him with, he ends up locking up with her. So I might do that just to make sure, because she is building really, really well. She started the season off at just at about 1,700 grams, and last time I weighed her, she was over 2,200. So she is definitely gaining. Really nice size to her, obviously, as you can see. So she's definitely building. So yeah, I mean, it would be awesome either way. I would look forward to either banana mojave pieds or mojave pieds. Or, I mean, if worse comes to worse, if we do have to breed her to the fire clown, I'm totally fine with that as well. But she is a gorgeous girl. This is kind of my favorite white to pattern kind of distribution in a pied. So I love all the saddles and just a really good snake, really good eater too. So yeah, just another big pied female to progress, and can't go wrong with having big pied females in your collection, in my opinion. Whether you're just making hets with them or you know, making visuals, either way. So again, so we're breeding her currently to the banana mojave pied, but I might switch her over to the fire clown male and make some more double hets. All right, so let's move on to the next one. All right, so moving on to the first of the males. So this is our yellow belly pied male. It's really hard for me to choose my favorite, but again, I just love this boy. He has such great contrast between his blacks and his yellows. He's got that classic pixelation when it's riding the white against the saddle there. So I showed off the pastel pied. This is the male that we're breeding her to. He's also going to a couple of different stacked codoms as well, so trying to make some hets for the future. One of the codoms that he's paired with is the Lemon Blast. I'm really looking forward to that. The pied pinstripe combos are probably one of my favorite going into 2021. I just love the pattern that they bring back, as well as the coloration once you start mixing it with Yellow Belly or Orange Dream. So I think we're just kind of touching the surface as to what pinstripe pied can do, and I think Yellow Belly is a key mutation for that combo, just to brighten up. And I mean, as we've seen, like Yellow Belly, Orange Dream, Fire, they're kind of key in pied projects at the moment, for brightening up and you know, bringing a nice kind of saddle to the pattern. So again, this is our yellow belly pied male. He's really great. He eats really well. Like, he hasn't stopped eating, which I'm very fortunate for. But he locks up to every female I've put him with. I haven't had one female that he hasn't locked up with, so he's doing absolutely fantastic. And just a beautiful yellow belly pied. I'm really lucky I found this boy, and he's just a great example of what yellow belly pieds look like. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how his babies turn out, and I hope he's reproducing the same kind of quality that he has, which is usually pretty evident. So all right, so that's our yellow belly pied male. All right, we're moving on to the first normal looking animal, but I am really excited. This is probably one of the snakes I'm most excited to grow up. I did not produce her, I did purchase her, but this is a double het clown pied female. So again, as I was saying at the beginning of the video, the clown pied project is probably one of my favorite projects coming up. I mean, they're my two favorite recessive genes. Desert Ghost is coming up there for me, but overall, clown and pied are definitely my two favorite recessives, and I think that's pretty common at this point. But I'm really excited because she took her first small rat last week, so tomorrow is feeding day for us, so hopefully she'll continue on that path, and we can start putting some weight on her. In a couple years, we can start breeding her out as well. And like I said, we're aiming for more double hets this year, so hopefully we can keep that project going and produce some clown pieds in the future. She's really nice though, just for like a normal double het. I've mentioned in other videos, I love the kind of wacky pattern, the double dot alien head that a lot of the double hets get. But yeah, she's a really nice girl. So looking forward to her. All right, so here, this pretzel that we have here is a cinnamon het pied female. Now, like I said, I do like mid-white pieds the most, so I know cinnamon pieds usually tend to be high weight, but it's more so just for holdbacks to try and bring pattern back eventually into them, so adding Enchi or pinstripe into the program. You can see that she's got that nice little het marker at the bottom of her. But yeah, it's basically just to start holding back as many pied females as we can for the future. This girl is impossible to show on camera, so that's why I normally don't show her, but so squirrely. But yeah, really looking forward to adding Enchi and pinstripe into cinnamon pieds, and it is really hard to bring pattern back, but I think adding those genes we can get some pattern back, and plus I just love the coloration. You know, before mahogany came out and stuff, that whole super cinnamon pied thing really got my attention early on into ball pythons, and I still kind of want to live out that dream and try for them eventually. But who knows with the future. We'll try to make some cinnamon pieds and try to hold them back. So this girl here is being bred to that banana mojave pied, which he is coming up. So hopefully trying to make some cinnamon mojave pieds with her, and some banana versions of that too. So I'm gonna get her back just because she is just going absolutely crazy. So hopefully you guys got a decent shot of her, but she is an awesome snake. I love her belly and her tail. They're so cool. I love that yellow coloration that it gets. And you got that little kind of pied highlight right there. So that's a cinnamon het pied girl. All right, and bring out a Deja Vu. So this is her sister here. She is also a cinnamon het pied, another pretzel. She's usually not as squirrely as the other girl, but just love that belly. So crazy. So she's quite a bit bigger than her sister. I kind of switched plans with her. I was breeding her to the banana mojave pied, but again, since it was his first year, I'm throwing in the yellow belly pied as a backup. I've looked up cinnamon yellow belly pieds. They still come out kind of high white. Some of them have a little bit of saddles to them. So the ones that did, I was really interested in the coloration, as well as that it picks up kind of the pixelation that yellow belly throws. So yeah, looking forward to hopefully make either some yellow belly cinnamon pieds or just some more yellow belly pieds as well. But I mean, I can't really go wrong either way. If the banana mojave pied hits or the yellow belly, I'll be happy either way. So she's building really nice and eats really well for me, so looking forward to her. But I'm still a sucker. Like, cinnamon and mojaves are still two of my favorite genes. I think there's still a lot to do, especially with all the new combos coming out. You know, a lot of these older genes are getting kind of forgot about. So really nice cinnamon het pied female. And she's got that nice kind of pied kind of coloration at the bottom of her. So yeah, looking forward to making some more cinnamon pieds and some cinnamon yellow belly pieds and pied. All right, let's move on. All right, so this is probably I was gonna say my favorite. I say that for like every pied I have, but definitely up there anyways for my favorite. So this is our banana mojave pied male. I've lately, every time I look at mojave pied combos, like especially mixed in with blackhead and leopard, absolutely outstanding to me. I still think mojave has a huge ways to go in terms of combos. Now, being that it is a banana, I'm gonna assume it is a male maker, because usually people do post if it's a female maker. I don't think it being a male maker is actually a bad thing by any means. And I know female makers are a little bit more sought after, but it depends what you're kind of working with. Like for me, in this particular combo, it's working well for me, because if I'm getting plenty of female mojave pieds to hold back, let's say, that's not a bad thing for me. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. I prefer to have female mojave pieds to hold back. And then, you know, if you do make banana pieds or banana pied combos, they're a great seller as well, just because I think bananas in general are a good seller, especially if you're not looking for high-end stuff, which, you know, most people aren't. So, and I just love banana still. I think banana enchi, you know, banana enchi clowns, banana enchi pieds, they're still really nice combos. So, but I'm looking forward to this boy. Like I said, I kind of scaled back who he was breeding since it is his first year, so he's not seeing too many females. He is eating great, so I'm not worried about that. But just in terms of, you know, getting the job done, I haven't witnessed too many locks of his, so I have witnessed a couple, so I know he is locking. But again, I'm just kind of throwing in backups just in case with him. And most of those combos should be pretty evident with him having the banana gene. It shouldn't be too hard IDing the babies or anything like that. But he is a really nice male. Probably one of my favorite patterned snakes that I have, short of that big pied girl that I showed earlier. But he is just outstanding. I love this guy. Really, really nice yellows. He's got such a cool head. He has that nice purple Mojave head. And the pairing that made him did have spot nose and enchi in it, but I'm not seeing any of that in this guy. But it is nice to know, just in case if something does pop up. You know, we kind of know what was in the pairing to make him, but just a really nice snake overall. Definitely one of my favorites. So yeah. So again, that's a banana mojave pied. Just a really nice boy. Alright guys, that pretty much sums it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I'd like to know what everyone else is working on in terms of pieds for this season. You know, different projects or just things that you're hoping to get. So if you want to share that, just comment down below. And as usual, please share, subscribe, like, and comment. It really means a lot to me. Like I said, I'm going to try to get YouTube a little bit stronger here, as well as we are going to be starting kind of like a live podcast thing on here as well. So look forward to that, and I hope you guys do too. So hope everyone's staying safe. Have a happy New Year's if this video doesn't get released before that. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great season, and we'll see you guys soon.